Alright. That's enough of that. Alright. That was a very corny, cheesy intro, and I do not give two shits about it. Anyway, I'm back. Alright, so here's the thing. I intended to originally return yesterday because I did get my computer back yesterday. I did react to episode 185 while on the free. But one thing that's not so great about it is, I fucked up because he fucked up. Because the original video was 41 minutes, 47 minutes long, and it only got up to the 37-minute point and it stopped playing. And I reacted to the whole first, bad version of it. Then he said, yep, there's another part, a couple other minutes to it. And I got pissed, so I didn't end up uploading it. This time, hopefully it's alright with him. And we're going to react to episode 186, Hugo the Great. Yes! Oh, let's get started. No further delays. We back.
Laura.
It's okay. Mother could have run away somewhere safe.
Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Last time, we arrived in Gormott and made our way to Torrigoth. The song that plays in Torrigoth Village is The Abandoned City, the same theme that plays in Elysium, and another song that I find underrated and wish played more whenever you revisit Elysium after your first time. I was glad to see it get some new life here, in a way. Even if it is a somber memorial song.
Look, fresh graves over here.
This kind soul must have dug them all.
What's wrong?
Should we maybe bury him too?
Huh? Yes, let's.
This...
That's sad. That's what Xenoblade
I made this flower myself. She kept all this time.
It's okay. Jin, what the fuck are you doing? Your girl's fucking crying, bro. Milton, I love Milton! Alright, sad moment time.
Thank you, Chen. I'm alright now. Really.
Let's go!
Are you sure? If you're trying to put on a brave face, then it's fine. It's fine. Hey guys, do you think we could go back to the village again? Did you notice something? No, nothing like that. I was just thinking, maybe we could bring back something to offer to the rest of the graves, besides Mother's. They were all burned to ashes. Is there really any point? Really? We didn't find anything last time. Alright, we can all look together. If it helps give you closure. There's lots of exploring that we can do. Torrigoth Village is actually quite rich with resources and is a place that I'd suggest coming back to. believe in the roots of these trees somewhere, there's something hidden nearby. Yes, an excavation.
Yes.
Don't have.
It's not the end of the world.
She even cut him off there. That was kind of cute. The first time playing this, I actually didn't see this coming at all, that the village would be destroyed. We'd been super off the grid, where we just had been making camp out in the wilderness. There weren't really any towns before this. The first town that we tried, the first couple towns that we tried going to in Torna were already razed to the ground. So I thought we'd kind of already gotten our early game destroyed village out, and I was thinking, oh, Torgoth, it's awesome! Like, we're gonna get to see what Torgoth started out as, and like back when it was smaller, and probably hear an updated version of that song and everything, and it actually did catch me off guard. Scale chips, okay, 2 of those right there. We already got some of those before. I suppose one of those could go unhazed, but I think I'll save them. Yeah, it really caught me off guard because I didn't think that we'd see yet another destroyed village, and I thought they would take the opportunity to really show us how Torgoth started out, and we'd get to see this nice happy town, and it might even be a hub for the adventure to come. So it was shocking when not only the village was destroyed, but Laura's mom was already gone.
Yeah.
Surround them! Huh? Ardanian troops? Imperial Guard?
Thieving scum. Don't think you're gonna get away with your dirty deeds.
What? No! We just... Problem, Captain?
Aha!
Lady Bridget. The brigands.
Huh?
Same ones who attacked the village, perhaps.
Drivers and blades. Mercenaries?
So that's Bridget.
Captain, I shall deal with these individuals. Emperor Hugo must be briefed.
Yes, ma'am. You lot, stay here and assist the Lady Bridget.
Son!
Son! Son! Son!
Oh boy! Bridget with 2 Ardanian soldiers. It really is like history just rhymes with itself. Boy, after seeing the state this village is in, no wonder the Empire took over Gormott so easily. Had to, sorry, it was the first thing that I thought of when I saw this. Okay, well, we'll do that. I'm probably not going to need to really topple him or anything, he's just gonna die. Ardanian Scout, I'll do a level 1 special, sure, I'll just...
Fuck him
It's
up.
so funny how she just punches and kicks him really fast. Oh! Hitting the enemy with a special begins a blade combo! A blade combo consists of 3 stages, and finishing it requires you to move through them in order. The first, second, and third stages of a blade combo require you to hit the enemy with a special that's at least level 1, 2, and 3 respectively to link them up. So, what's kind of cool is if I were to say, well, kill the enemy and not be able to do anything, we're gonna go for Photon on Mithra right here, using her level 1 special for the very first time at our command. Twilight Striker is an all-new special that she did not have access to in the main game. This is a guard annulling attack. And you're seeing that as I switch around, I can actually just use Win 2 without needing it to be anything. You can also link up other team specials. When a team can use a special, a combo request will appear on the screen for you to give the order. Think carefully. You can continue a blade combo all the way to stage 3 with specials of any element, as long as you keep to the level requirements, but there are some fixed routes. These critical routes, number 16 in total, they are composed of a particular sequence of elements. For example, one such route is Fire, Fire, Light. A finished critical route will trigger a special animation and cause extra damage, so be on the lookout for the other 15 special element sequences. So it's not a requirement outright for you to know all of the blade combo routes from memory and what they all do. You just get a little bonus damage if you choose to go that way. It's actually quite easy to do blade combos with any members of this party.
I need to wrap this up before Lord Hugo arrives.
Not done with you. That was a pretty cheap trick. Keep going like that, you'll get a reputation.
Ooh, she's calling you out.
Cheap, you say? Don't be absurd. It's called tactics, look it up. But perhaps that's something
Like a simpleton like yourself could never hope to comprehend.
A simpleton?
Your attacks scream it. Clumsy, heavy, no refinement.
I was gonna go easy on you, but now you have pissed me off!
Mithra, stop! We've got children here!
Don't decide mine.
What was that? If that had actually hit me,
Oh, didn't like that, did you?
Yeah.
I can see it on your face. Well, on that note...
Mithra!
Hayes!
Understood.
What? How? Is this you? What the hell? She's our enemy.
Adam plainly ordered you to stop. Or didn't you hear him? Simpleton.
how extraordinary. I'd heard of a blade with the power to restrain others, but I never thought... And did she say Adam? It can't be.
All of you, lay down your arms.
Is that Daddy? I'm joking. The legendary Prince Hugo! Hugo. Sorry. Totally messed up the intro there, my dude. I'm sorry. You're one of my personal favorites.
There is no need for this.
Hello?
It's good to see you again, Prince Adam. Please forgive the actions of my guards.
Don't you worry about it. I am just glad to see you well, Your Imperial Majesty.
Imperial Majesty?
May I introduce? The Emperor of Mor Ardain, Hugo Ardenach.
The Ardanian Emperor? What's someone of his station doing out here?
You know, our stations are fairly similar.
Not that you'd ever know.
Thanks, I try.
I've come for the Aegis. Its actions have been felt in Mor Ardain as well. We're currently chasing it down.
The same as us,
You don't even
then.
have to go to Moradin in this adventure.
But coming
That's
here
stupid.
yourself.
My brother is ruling in my absence.
I see. And so you brought Brigid and Aegeon.
Huh?
Those two are the crown jewels of the Ardanian forces. Wielding them on the front lines is the duty of he who has the throne.
Indeed. That ought to have been my older brother.
But he didn't have the potential to become a driver. And now, here you are, bonded with both of them.
The Special Inquisitor is under my brother's direct command.
Oh,
Should I fall in battle, he has his orders to retrieve the core crystals.
That sounds cold.
that's how it goes with matters of state.
And yet, it works out well for me. I have always wanted to put myself on the line for our people. And I never enjoyed wielding authority in the first place.
I feel the same way. I don't get why anyone would want to sit on a throne.
Yes, that. If Prince Zetar knew, there would be consequences.
Let's pretend you didn't hear me say that.
You two will never see eye to eye. Better to leave well enough alone.
Ruling is, frankly, it's a scary thought. Just imagine becoming someone you don't recognize. Never knowing who's looking back at you in the mirror.
Prince Adam, I'd be happy if you called me Hugo, like old times.
I will, dear Hugo, but only if you call me Adam in return. Well, it would be beneficial to share our findings, but perhaps elsewhere might be better?
How about your Majesty's flagship?
Indeed.
Flagship.
Is something the matter, Lady Laura?
I'm just not very good in that kind of stuffy environment.
Well, you're not alone there. That's the worst.
Right? I think I'll sit this particular venture out.
Yeah, I'm out too.
Oh, no, you don't.
Wait a minute. Is that her?
Yes, this is Mithra, one of the Aegises. Your account would be valuable as well, Laura.
Everything I've seen or heard, Jin will know as well.
Yes, that's true.
Please? Would you go instead of me, please?
Of course. I will do as you wish.
Thank you kindly. Well then, shall we?
Yeah, Mithra. Put those things away. There's children here. Oh, sorry. Thought you had more than one. Well then, my friends, shall we make a move? Your Majesty, this may not be my position to say, but would it not be wise to first investigate the location we spoke of? Ah, yes, you do raise a valid point. Aegean, please consider His Majesty's feelings. He wishes for quality time to spend with his dear friend, Prince Adam. I'm honored you value me so highly, but I think this is a decision best left to Hugo. What do you say? Would that be getting in the way of your mission? No, not in the slightest. In fact, I believe you are just as much involved in this whole affair as us. What with your traveling alongside the Aegis, that much is clear. So this mission of yours has something to do with Malos. Exactly so. Aegean, would you? Of course. By official decree, allow me to formally disclose to you the nature of our mission. On the surface, we have traveled here to work on diffusing diplomatic tensions between the Empire and Sia. But at the same time, there is another matter we are investigating. And that, I presume, is Malos. So what are you gonna do? Take him down? Capture him? At the present time, neither. It is His Majesty's wish to ascertain the intent of this Malos, and indeed anyone who wishes our empire harm. Then, I assume new intelligence has come to light. The 4th Decade reported in just as you were on your way to Torgoth. They had discovered an area of land that had been scorched black by some colossal power. I don't think Adam's going to want to ignore that one. You read my mind. Hugo, as much as I'd enjoy reminiscing out on the Cloud Sea, I'd quite like to enjoy some more of the scenery first. Of course. If you'd like, we can take a side trip before we return to the ship. Laura, is this wise? I still want to decorate the graves, so I'll wait for you in the village. Everything will be fine. Hayes is with me after all. That's right. Please take as much time as you need. All right. Maybe it's for the best that she doesn't get to see the extent of Malos's devastation. So, you say the 4th Decade found traces of Malos's destruction, and that would be where? It would appear to be at Valifum Hill, heading inland from Ordia Great Plains. But I'm afraid I've received no further information. We have no recourse but to go and examine the area ourselves.
I'm back. Let's continue.
It's probably even closer than the harbor. Indeed, that is where we must go. Perhaps you can entertain us with tales of your adventures as we make our way, Adam. power unimaginable! Like the burp that I just let out. Bridget and Aegean are coming with us! That means that Aegean finally gets to be important to a story! Is what I thought the first time I saw this. Is it actually true? You'll see. You've unlocked the ability to change the party order. To do so, go to main menu, characters, then press X, and choose which teammate you want to control. The team in position 1 will be under your direct control. Every team has its own style of doing battle, so feel free to experiment with them until you've found the one that best suits your preference. Additionally, you can press ZL, outside of battle, to change which team you control directly. It's a rather useful feature, so feel free to play around with it. Just one more note about level 4 specials. The technique for Driver and Blade sharing one weapon is a unique innovation by Laura and her companions. Therefore, if you're controlling a team other than Laura's, you won't be able to use level 4 specials in battle. But who knows? As the adventure continues, Adam and Hugo might pick up this skill too one day. Until then, do your best working with what you got. Yeah, so I aptly like referring to this as Xenoblade Chronicles 2, the roasting of Mithra. It's pretty damn grand how many times they just take pot shots at her. So Mithra can now be under our control. She wants to use her level 1 and level 3 specials, and she wants more desserts, which we could technically make for her. Bridget and Aegean, they need 30 trust to level up, so that sounds like a good excuse to me to just use any old pouch item on Hugo and fill that up. I don't want to use something as good as that, though. Let's just use some crap that I wouldn't normally use. One pouch item does it.
Think of the possibilities.
Now we can work on all of these skills at once instead of just one. Bridget wants to go take on a Dominal Flamie, 4 of them, at Liane Meadow in Gormott.
It would seem I have much left to learn.
Before we head out and start taking on these objectives, I want to talk to Hayes and Laura. I will accompany Lady Laura. If Lady Laura is going with you, I will gladly do the same. I honestly can't stand these sorts of environments. Would you mind going in my place, Jin? If you'd asked me to go practically anywhere, I'd be fine, but that ship, no way. We can take them along if we so wish. I'm deciding to play as Team Adam here, as I think Team Laura... You know, we're gonna have to say goodbye to them eventually. We've seen their abilities. Could be kind of, could be nice to just see somebody else. I've been waiting for the ability to play as, you know, anyone else all this time. There's quite a few green barrels here. I'll grab.
I didn't know you could bring them along with you.
I just walk around to get up there? Jump up? Yeah, okay. I can make that jump. I was a little worried that I didn't know how to get up there for a second. I can't stand not knowing things about video games. No. Really, no. I love learning all that I can, but there are limits to what one person can learn, which is why I have you guys to teach me things whenever it comes time to make the bonus video. That's coming up kind of soon, ain't it? I'm gonna have my work cut out for me with such a big game with so much information in it. I recommend just going around, exploring as much as one can, seeing all that you can find in these different places. There's a surprising number of treasure troves that were left unpillaged. Get another scaled ship. Now you're seeing why I said I wanted to save those good courtships. Everything's got a purpose. Everything happens for a reason, even in Let's Plays. I'll take all this stuff. Cranberry Bell is good for crafting. The green barrel. Get these red pollen orbs and a blowdown resist.
What have we got here?
We'll empty these out. And then one more green barrel. I believe that's everything to be found in Torrigoth Village. For a place that seemingly got raised by bandits, this doesn't look like Malos's mark after we saw the destruction in Torna. These are really bad bandits. They left basically everything that contained money. I don't get it. But these red pollen orbs, they even left all the drugs. What, do they just want to kill for the fun of it or something? We want to go to Lakeshore Campsite for Bridget.
That was a nice change of pace.
All right, remind me why we're here again?
The Dominal Flamies are found up your abdomen. No, not really. They are somewhere around here. I thought they were in the water. Oh, no, wait, I was targeting it. Yeah, there's only 2 around here? 3 around here? Yeah, so we do have to skip farm a little bit. But as we do so... we can take this time to get into Adam. Adam is a brand new weapon class, the Great Sword, and he is electric element. Pretty low chances at guard and criticals on its own, but buffed in criticals by Mithra and has strong attacks. Adam is a talented driver and the fighter of the group and works best with critical buffs and cancel boosts. He's got a launch art already adding to what Laura and Jin can do. Cancel, I guess? Here we go, level 1. Okay, I'll do it on the camel. Fine, see if I care. Sword Blossom, a 5-hit attack with knockback on one of its hits. We'll do Bridget's level 2 while we're at it to get this combo going. Whoa! That's electrical fire. You know what I love? Being able to switch the party with those shortcuts that they just introduced to us. Seriously, we needed that in the base game so much. There were like a bazillion party members. You had to switch between them all the time to work on skills and crap. We really could have used that a lot sooner. I wish we had it. Oh, wow. Wait. We just... He fell in the water, so the fight... Okay, fine. I'm probably not getting anything more than Adam's level 1 special and Mithra's level 1 special, so those will probably have to wait. But you know where to find these enemies, you know what I want them for, we're good. Now, glimpse the future, Mithra's talent art. Evade the next X attacks by the party. I always wondered why the heck I never had this, and it turns out you can't activate it unless Mithra has already died in battle once. It's not going to be useful in most fights. It's kind of sad. Her foresight is still developing. Adam's talent art is Transcend, is HP down to extend driver combo duration. He has a launch art, and this is one of the rare ways to actually extend launch duration reliably. Oftentimes the AI will focus on that skill quite strongly, leaving the enemy up in the air for long periods of time. And it lends itself well to giving Adam a unique playstyle that's interesting and different from any party member that we've had in past or present. What do you know? Adam's level 2 special, come on out! That's Assault Rave. It's pretty much the same as his level 1, same hit count, also physical, just does blowdown instead of knockback.
I can't afford to fall behind.
And now that we got that out of the way, it's time for us to rest at a campsite. The 7 of us now, I think it is? Oh, there's Milton and Mikhail as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jeez, that was more than I expected. Going into crafting, we can now make some more items. Specifically, Adam. Oh, you can make Firmament Ring. Huh. Well, we'll get to that in a minute. What I was wanting to show is that Hugo is machine tinkering. He's an inventor.
Shall we get started?
We can make a Silver Seeker right away, and we want to do this. We can now collect items from silver machines. All those mechanical things that we've seen laying around, that's the equivalent of salvaging in this game, allowing you to get mechanical parts, which in turn allow you to make more of Hugo's stuff. His stuff is similar to the shop needs, just like Adam's is, where we can get sort of passive effects. These don't seem quite as helpful, honestly, but passive effects are passive effects. They can only help you not hurt.
Comes from the heart.
Everyone's got new crafting abilities, so from here we're going to be working on building skills and crafting every single item that we can craft with all these fine people. A Seeker is an item you can craft. It goes to the machines. I just went over all this. There is a machine that's right beside the campsite. Yes, right there. This one's not too important.
I don't know why I'm the one doing this.
Well, actually, no. We got exactly what I wanted out of that one. I needed a bat hinge and an apple lamp. I was wanting to show Lasham Cove. Wait, oh. Huh, there's a massive ship over at the port. Yes, that would be the Ardanian flagship. You're kidding, that's yours. Makes sense. You might want to you might want to make a show of your nation's might to do it with a big boat. You don't. Oh, why don't we all board? It'll be a shame if we leave some of us waiting outside. No need really. I'm terrible with stuffy environments, and all that noble food doesn't sit well with me. We could have the cooks recreate some of your country's cuisine if it pleases you. Oh, Laura knows for a fact Ardanians can't make food. I appreciate the sentiment, Hugo, but I'll pass. Come on, Hayes. Right here, Lady Laura. We can't do the side quests in here without getting her to leave. So we're not gonna be side questing for a little bit, as not all of Team Laura can really benefit from it. The main reason that I came here, thanks Laura, was to show somewhere around here. I know it's here somewhere. is it? Come on, I knew that there was one around here. Ah yes, right next to where I was standing behind a wall. This is a helpful machine that has parts that you'll want to get for a lot of stuff. And if I'm not mistaken, we can go all the way back to the Kingdom of Torna, just ditching Laura along the way, because in the Yanchik Harbor...
That was quite the voyage.
Right. Where shall we head to
Oh,
next?
this cloud cover and how much it contrasts with the ground. This is why I love cloudy days and why I think people are overreacting when they act like rain is the worst thing ever. There's another machine there. This one's not as helpful. I would recommend the ones in Gormod a lot more strongly.
Okay.
I'm a little nervous, to tell you the truth.
I'd be too if the all-powerful narrator described my skill as, hey, passives are passives. We can make the prism pickaxe.
Phew. Finished.
And, oh, I'm missing rainbow resins. Those are found in Lazaria Woodland. Gotcha.
Success.
Oh, hello. I went back to Porton Village, and I saw that there's someone new here, an angling enthusiast. I didn't know you were here by the waterside. Hey, you're a bunch of drivers and blades, aren't you? Have you ever come across places that you could reach, but couldn't, but you thought you could reach, but couldn't, or paths you couldn't go down? At times like those, I'd recommend making use of your blade's powers. Drivers are strong, but they have their limits. Working together with blades can open up lots of new possibilities. I'm not a driver, of course, but if there was a blade with fishing powers, you better believe I'd want its help. How funny! Ichthyology is one of Aegean's skills. Perhaps you just showed up to kind of clue us into that right about now. Or you've been here from the beginning and I just walked past you like 8 times in the first episode and everybody yelled at me for it. Probably the latter.
In the heart.
Bridget can immediately craft the Winter Wind perfume.
There. A cologne to covet.
The Spring Revival perfume.
There. A cologne to covet.
Comes in season whenever you go to Torgoth. And Evil Bane perfume.
I think I've done reasonably well.
But just like spray this in Malos's face and he goes, ah, it burns, like pepper spray. And Aegean, Refined Cuisine. This is seriously more character traits than he even had in the entirety of the game so far. So he can craft quite a few things. The Ruska Dumpling Soup.
It's done.
Oh, shoot, I ran out of stuff for this. No, you can't make this. Pickled Purses.
It's done.
Rogo alla Ardennes.
It's done.
Sweet Stewed Sculpin.
How do you like it?
He sounded aggressive. How do you like it? That's everything that we can make with every single one of those now. And then as for repeats, Jin
Don't spoil your appetite before I'm done.
can make the Survivalist Sandwich. The Hustle Hyacinth is found at Torgoth, and I somehow missed getting any up to this point. The White Hot Eggy Curry requires other items that are found at Torgoth.
Can we use this? Better be good.
While I went back to Torgoth to find those, I found more green barrels up on the ledge above the gravesite. Survivalist Sandwich.
It came together nicely.
And the White Hot Eggy Curry.
ready.
Proof in the pudding. Not this pudding. Adam
Time to roll up
has a few things that he can make now as well, which I happen to be missing also. From all that crafting and collecting stuff,
It's all so very fascinating.
Bridget unlocked botany, her other level 1 skills, lockpicking, skills that she did not have in her previous life. An example of blades awakening differently for each driver slightly.
Cooking is naturally learned by doing.
Aegean's a fisherman, as well as being able to cook up the fish that he gets. Command water is new, and super strength. He's got nerves of steel. Adam's able to make 3 new items: the Firmament Ring, higher lure range, the Mirror of Vanishing, decreased enemy detection, and so the Critics Fan needs 2 Curious Rotting Leaves, and those items stumped me for a while, where I was kind of wondering if my notes might be wrong. They're found east of Spawn in Lazaria Woodland on the Impressive Tree. I just need to get 2 apple lamps and I can make this to get my increased lure range.
the old sleeves.
Critics Fan finally made it. Hayes is able to make some new things, but we're giving her and Laura their space. I don't want to keep going over and bugging them over every little thing.
Demonstrate my skill.
For now, fireside chat. Looks like you've got your hands full too, Hugo. I hadn't expected you to be pursuing the Aegis independently. We will not allow him to escape our grasp. If it comes to battle, then better to face the Aegis with the sturdiest of blades like Bridget Aegean. Yes, you're right. First, we must head to the location that we gleaned from the 4th Decade's intelligence, but perhaps something there will reveal the forward path.
Yes.
If the Aegis does bar our way, would you assist us in battle, Adam? Believe me, that's always been my intention. My only fear is that we don't have the capability to stand up to him yet. Well, you better work out where to get some of that capability and fast. The Aegis sure seems commanding, doesn't she? Tell me about it. That is a lot of items we've crafted.
Yes.
Out of those, the Rogol a la Ardennaise.
The fresher the better. It's got that unmistakable Aegean flair. Thank you.
Ah yes, Aegean. Unmistakable. Next up.
Delicious. I just have to write about this.
And lastly, Hugo.
Now that's a scent to raise the spirit.
Likes perfume. And Adam, you can take the pureed sculpin parfait.
Good for the body and for the soul.
Mithra will see a boost from that, and she actually wanted to have a second dessert for one of her skills.
Master your emotions.
I legitimately forgot that Aegean wanted that dessert. That's his other favorite item. Besides that, he likes this.
I hope I am never parted from it.
Poor guy. So, we made it to Torrigoth Village, for better or worse. We've met up with Hugo, our newest party member, and his 2 blades. Lots of new crafting, lots of new items, lots of new skills. We've prepared all that we can. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we go investigate the etheric disturbance that may or may not be the Aegis. See you guys then.
Alrighty, well that's it, and that's nice. So thank you guys for watching. I'm finally back and recording and uploading videos. You'll be seeing my reaction to Skylander's 10th anniversary before this uploads, and then this will upload. So yeah, make sure you go sub to Connery, and alright, I'm back. Thank you guys for watching. Go sub to Conroy, like and comment episode 186, Hugo the Great. Love this one. And all that here too, like always, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for my reaction to episode 187. Peace.